What's poppin', y'all? This is Deidre with One Shot Game, man. You already know how the motto go. You get one shot at life, but a lifetime to learn all the game you need to help improve your life. The choice is yours on which direction you want to go. Now, as I always say, you can choose the life that has been faithfully designed for you, or you can have the ability to create your path to your destiny. That choice is also up to you. So before I get into the title of my video, I want to say a big shout out to all my supporters. You guys are great. And even the ones behind the scenes, I see y'all too. So look, the title of this video is going to be on the fact that no matter how many rights you make, there will always be a left of not a through street. You know what I'm saying? And it's meant to deter you in life on purpose, to see how you react to it. Have you ever been driving right and you, before this was Google or anything like that, you know what I'm saying, just knowing your area, and you turn down a street it's not a full street, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't go all the way through, and you have to turn around and go back the other way? You know what I'm saying? Life is also like that. You will not always have the answers to the problem, even though you have went right majority, you know what I'm saying, of your life. If you think that because you go right all the time, everything is going to go right, that's not true. Oftentimes, you could be a person that moves in the right way and get lefts intentionally on purpose. And at that point, I think it's not about really solving the problem, because you already know how to do that. It's about your reaction to the issue. You know what I'm saying? That curveball was thrown into your way to see how you would react to it. Because oftentimes when people, you know what I'm saying, are doing the right thing, they're moving the right way, they want everything to go right. So when you occur a problem that's left, now all of a sudden, you know, you done got into a frenzy. Your mind is all over the place. Your panties is in a bunch. Listen, that's just how I be talking sometimes, because it's real. You know what I'm saying? And now you feel as if I could either turn back around and go back the other way, which will stop me from keep going, or I could just let it play out and keep going and not let that stop me. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those type of people. Listen, and it's very concerning to your mental sometimes, because it's like, listen, I did all the steps, I moved right, I did it correctly, I played it out how it was supposed to play out. Why am I still having to deal with this left? It's because it's a test for you. You know what I'm saying? To see how you react to it. You know, and if you react to it in the same way that you would if you occurred a problem in the past, then it's letting you know that there is still some area in your life where you need to work on. You know what I'm saying? When you have situations that come up unexpectedly, that's something I had to learn. I didn't always know that. You know what I'm saying? Would do right, and then left would come out of nowhere, and I'm like, man, I thought I was doing everything right. Yeah, because you reacted to that left the same way you've always have, and so now it'll be the same type of energy you get accepted into your life, you know, to where you get to a point where you start to understand, okay, I'm making rights, keep making rights. You know what I'm saying? You do that because that's naturally you. But know and understand that lefts will come, you know what I'm saying, which is just something I use for distractions, you know, problems, situations. But how you react to that while you're still moving right will determine, you know what I'm saying, the areas in your life where you need to work on, and you know what I'm saying, where you're healing and your growth, and you feel me, you'll keep growing. Not, oh, now it's time to start making lefts because I don't know how to deal with the situation, so now I'm just going to stay in the left lane and make lefts. No, that's not what it's saying. You know what I'm saying? Because now it was easy to get you to come back to the left lane when you were supposed to stay in the right lane and just figure out a way to deal with that speed bump. You know? Hey, listen, I am pretty much very observant of my surroundings, you know what I'm saying, and where I'm from. And I've been out here for a while, so it's kind of like where you know how to get around. all the back streets, you know what I'm saying? But then it'd be this one or this two back streets that now got speed bumps on them. And you thinking to yourself, why all of a sudden? And you could be on a fast mission to get to where you got to go. But they put speed bumps on this street now. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to slow down even though you wasn't expecting them. Same thing with life. You know what I'm saying? Same exact thing with life. So you just, for me personally, I feel as if it's making you be aware of everything. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just focusing on your go-to mission. You know? Life has a crazy way of showing you things about yourself. You know what I'm saying? That you would least expect to know. Because oftentimes people don't, you know what I'm saying, direct you on the path for yourself when they in their own lane. So you got to stay on your own path and don't miss the signs and pay attention to them and read them very well. Study them front to back. You know what I'm saying? So it'll keep giving you the same lessons until you're able to easily manage them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand that's how life worked for real. But once I got the hang of it, it was kind of like, okay, first things first, let's get you aware of the fact that you do have issues. You know what I'm saying? And once you become aware of those issues, we're going to work on them and stretch them out until all the kinks get out. You know what I'm saying? And see if you still manage to survive the test of being yourself. Or are you going to change when you get hit with these lefts? You know what I'm saying? And they come out of nowhere. So you're never really, you know what I'm saying, ready for them when they come. But I kind of like that. That's kind of like being uncomfortable in life. Because when you get too comfortable and the left comes out of nowhere, you don't know how to handle it. But if you're just always just a little bit uncomfortable, you're prepared for the lefts. You know what I'm saying? So you can know where they take you out of character, and that'll be the spot where you need to work on still. You know what I'm saying? And it takes time, but you'll get hit with another left, and it's just determining how you react to it. You know what I'm saying? Once you start to realize that life works like that, it helps manage keeping you in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Instead of falling too off the boat. Or stand up too high, like, you feel me, your shit don't stink. You know what I'm saying? You got to be fully aware of just how life operates in general, you know? And I think it's a very good tool. But it's actually God speaking to you in a way where if you ignore the little things, they will become bigger problems. I think it's backwards how they taught us how to think, is to focus on the big picture. And then, you know what I'm saying, keep the little problems as non-existent. But if you reshape that, if you focus on the little things, they will help prevent bigger issues. It's okay to get a glimpse at the bigger problem, but make sure you're working on the little stuff that'll help you get to like the bigger solution or avoid the bigger problem. You know what I'm saying? It's your baby steps first, you know? Listen. But it's however you take it. It's really how you react to life in general, you know. But again, I'm one of those type of people. I'm solid, and I tend to, you know, operate in a way where it may not be normal to people, but it's right for me. And so, left turns, you know what I'm saying, monkey wrenches in the road, new speed bumps is intended to keep you a little bit prepared of what's to come. You know, and I actually kind of like that now in my life, because what it does is stabilize your mentality to things. You know what I'm saying? Because as people, you got to really think about it. It's a lot of people in the world, not including myself at one point, that did everything right so we would never have to face a problem. And that's the wrong way to think, because issues and problems come with life. So if you're prepared for them by being uncomfortable, they won't get to you as much. But if you think you constantly doing everything right, you get comfortable, and then again, something hits you out of nowhere, now it then disrupted your whole equilibrium. You completely off. You know what I'm saying? And now you then thinking that it's okay to keep making lefts to get what you desire. You know? Listen. Don't do that to yourself, because it'll keep you in a state of destruction and chaos in your brain. I know yesterday I had a full experience of me letting something trigger me, and it took me out of my regular state of mind, and something happened that brought me back to let me know, hey, that's where it is. That's where you're struggling. You need to get it together. You know what I'm saying? And it's amazing, because oftentimes we are around people that carry the same energy as ourselves, and so they never like tell us anything that we doing is backwards. You know what I'm saying? And so you don't think that you ever have to work on anything, but you do. To in life, just to attract what you want in your life, that you feel you deserve, is taking the time to actually work on you. And you know what I'm saying? Figure out what it is that is stopping you from achieving and opening doors that probably will never open. But it's all in the journey of self-discovery. I love it. I really do. And you should too. Because the better person you become, the more you attract good things into your life. You know what I'm saying? But when you just are trapped into this same energy and you believe that, you know what I'm saying, life is meant for you a certain way, I just think that's because there's certain doors that are closed, that have been closed to everybody, including you. And self-discovery is getting to that door to open it. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't know how, by just discovering yourself, that them doors will stay closed, and you will never think that it's anything better in the world. You just think that what you are normally trained to know is all there is, and that's not true. You know what I'm saying? And it goes for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how good your life is. You're going to have issues. You're going to have problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how bad your life is. You're going to have good moments and happy moments with problems. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? It's the Libra scale of life, the up and down, like a seesaw. Rest in peace, Ned. You know what I'm saying? I don't never like to take credit for things that I didn't come up with myself. I really give credit where credit is due. So if I got, you know what I'm saying, some guidance from somewhere, I'm going to let it be known. But again, you know what I'm saying? I think that's the importance of life, is to never get too high and never get too low. But it'll be high and low moments. You just got to figure out how to level yourself out to stay just right in the middle. But don't lose who you are in that process. You know what I'm saying? Because those things are just to see if you really say who you are. You really want what you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to test you and see, is this really what you want for real, or you don't? You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, a test will take you right back into, you know what I'm saying, the old mindset you've been having, and you'll jump right back into that life. But I think it'll be more destructive than it's ever been before, because you're aiming to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's all a test to help you understand things about yourself. And I have to really, really, really be blessed, because it takes time. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if the people you love try to show you things, especially if they're coming from a space where they don't think more of themselves. It's kind of like, you listen, what, so it's really a single journey for yourself. It's like creating the road to your destiny, but it's certain things that only you will need. You know what I'm saying? So you can't listen to other people tell you what you need to create the road to your destiny. It's only things that you have to pay attention to and listen to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That'll help you create that road. And you got to really be aware and pay attention of your growth, your situations, how you react, the things you say, what you want in your life. You feel me? That took a long time for me, because I'm an avid person that really be, you know what I'm saying, talking to myself a lot. So sometimes I get agitated and I be saying a whole bunch of past things, into the universe, and I have to remember that you will get those same things until you start to learn. So I realize that it's very important. You know what I'm saying? Never let those speed bumps or them left turns get you too off course. It's intentionally designed to steer you away from who you are. It's set up like that on purpose. No matter how much you do right. You know what I'm saying? And it goes for everybody. So just be prepared and ready for it so you can know how to handle it. And that's something I really had to really work on, is realizing and understanding, like, no matter how many rights you make, no matter how right you move, You will have left turns to test you, just to see if you really are who you say you are, or you still got one tiny baby toe over the fence. And it's a lifelong process. You know what I'm saying? I've been growing up and living life thinking a certain way my whole life. And it took me really focusing on me to finally shed that away and grow into who I am. You know what I'm saying? And that just goes for anybody. Really think. Use your brain. You know what I'm saying? It's okay and understandable to have solutions to problems. But also the most very important thing is how you react to the problem. Because if you react the same way you've always been reacting, nothing has changed. And you'll solve the problem, but you'll have another problem that will make you react the same way, just to test you, to see internally if you really are who you say you are. And that's the irony of it. That's the adventure. You know what I'm saying? That's the seeking who you truly are. I love it. And I wouldn't take it back for nothing, and you shouldn't either. So listen, make your days the best of your days. Don't change who you are, but you will have tests just to see if whatever you want in life is what you truly want. Stay the course and it'll happen. Have faith, believe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and take those speed bumps on the chin. They pop up everywhere. You know what I'm saying? In the back streets. Stop going so fast and slow down. Listen, so if you don't know what it is, I just told you. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.